Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, bro, how long? Put these headphones on, bro. How long have we been waiting for a second channel? How long have I been saying I'm gonna make a second channel? And here it is, bro. Here it is. Now, yo, for brief explanation, and on before I explain why a roller coaster at Canada's Wonderland is on the screen. Uh, why did I make a second channel? All that stuff. Where have I been on my main channel, bro? I told y'all this before. Copyright to kill my ass, bro. And sometimes I don't even start reacting to a certain artist. Like I don't even turn on the laptop to react because like I already know it's gonna get copyrighted because it's gotten copyrighted by that artist so many other times. And it just gets annoying, and then it gets demotivating, and you're not motivated to film reactions anymore. I filmed one just now. It's the XXL Cipher. However, I filmed the one that was today with Nardo Wick and all that stuff. I didn't react to the other one. So that one's sitting in the drafts. I might post that one tomorrow, and then record the one yesterday, the reaction for the Cipher yesterday. But yo, we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of things on the second channel. As y'all can see, this is different from what you guys are accustomed to. Now, this here is a park that's close to me. It's my home park, as y'all know. Well, y'all don't know, but this is my home park, and so I go here quite often. And I've become, I wouldn't say an enthusiast as of yet. I still got some fears to overcome, but I'm there. Like I'm right there. like I'm going on everything now. Like before I even started going here this summer, I didn't want to go on anything. But yo, this is different from what you guys are accustomed to. It's not music related, even though we will be doing some. Bro, who is blowing up my phone? All right, bro, we back. But hey, um, but yo, today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going through the top four worst coasters. I haven't really found a fifth worst coaster at this park yet, and I'm not sure if there is one because the coasters here are really are pretty good, but these are the four that I find pretty dog shit. Pretty dog shit. So, with that being said, we're gonna start off with number four, the Wild Beast. I'm gonna play it, and as it's playing, I'm gonna talk through it. It's on mute, so y'all can hear me. So I went on this once only, so maybe I need to go on it one other time. But this coaster, it's old. You can tell it's old. You can tell it doesn't go through a lot of maintenance. And um, this video, it shows that it's smooth, how like it goes so smooth, but it is not like that at all. It is not like that. You'll see how smooth it looks in the video, but it doesn't look like that at all. And that's why sometimes you cannot trust the POVs. And a lot of times the coaster is a lot taller. This is a pretty, accurate height, for, where it shows in the video. It's a GCI coaster, and it's pretty much like almost any other normal GCI coaster, and or any other wooden coaster really. But it's not as smooth as it looks, and you're gonna probably be sore coming off of this. Now I have heard some things um, about this coaster of people's restraint coming loose, and I did see a TikTok of a girl complaining that her restraint came loose, and to me, I don't believe that one bit because for those of you who ride roller coasters a lot, you know that restraints have to be there's a button for them. There's a button for them. Majority of the time, there's a button for them, and if your restraint comes up while the ride starts, you have people looking at the ride, and they'll see the restraint come up and they stop the ride, and then sometimes they'll bring it back, like they'll bring the ride backwards to fix the restraints. and they test it. They test the rides before the park even opens. So restraints coming loose are not an issue, and when they do come up, which is very, very, very rare, um, they they back it up. So, but yeah, this coaster is not as smooth as it looks. I believe my thighs were hurting during this coaster, and I believe, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh shit! Wait. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's it's not as smooth as it looks, and we're gonna try and get this back up. So yeah, this drop is not as you know soft as it looks. Like it is a very bumpy roller coaster. And the thing with GCI coasters and wooden coasters, all that stuff, is that they're very hard to maintain in the off season, and it that's just how they are, and that's why they seem a little more bumpy. But this you will be sore coming off of. This is probably one of the worst coasters at Canada's Wonderland. Now this is number 3, Dragonfire. Now this might be disagreed by some, but for me, who's someone who's personally rode this as well, um, this was not a smooth ride either. It was not. I came off with a headache, and it's a very, very old ride. And I think that this, like how they did with Skyrider, this might be replaced with another coaster in soon time. Maybe in the next season. Probably not. Probably not this season. They'll probably keep it, but I can definitely see this coaster being replaced with something else, just because. And you can see like a lot of people, say it's like a mini Leviathan, pretty much. Like it's not even half the height of it, but this is not as smooth as this looks. This you will come off of this with a headache, like I did. Majority of the time, you'll come off a little dizzy, and yeah, it's just like like those inversions are not bad. It's just the feel of the ride itself. Um, I don't know what it is. It's a little more bump. As you can see, it is a little more bumpy. You could tell. Um, but yeah, it's not smooth at all. It's one of the worst coasters out Wonderland. We're gonna run this back a little bit. For me, it's number 3 worst coaster there. I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna know what the first two are, but yeah, this is terrible. This was not. It was fun at first. The drop wasn't bad. Um, the inversions weren't bad. It was just the feel of it, and while you're going upside down, it's a little shaky. It's a little. It like I said, it's an old coaster, and I don't see it sticking around for much longer. I can see them replacing it with something else. So yeah, number 3 worst coaster at Wonderland. Now this ride, I got nothing nice to say about it. I don't think e- nobody else has anything nice to say about either. This ride, along with number 1 is going to be, if this ride were destroyed tomorrow, I would not care. I would not care if this ride were destroyed tomorrow. This is how bad it is. You could see the comments under this video. I think someone said instead of time warp, it should be called migraine, and that's exactly it. Um, this is a terrible coaster. I hate these kind of coasters. There's no point in them. Yeah, just look at this. It's terrible. I mean, you'll see this part's not bad, and then there's these things. It's just not a good coaster. No, it's not. It's completely ass, if you ask me, and if you ask a lot of people, this is just unnecessary. If you ask me, um, like the comment said, it should be called migraine instead, because that's exactly what it is, and it's right next to what number 1 is going to be on the list. Can you imagine that? Yeah, this is crazy. I really don't think that anybody should ride this. So if you're going to Wonderland, um, I would recommend not riding this. The other two that I mentioned, Dragonfire and Wild Beast, you could check those out. Because not everything is bad about them. It's just the feel of those rides. Um, and I guess the age of it has a lot to do with it as well. But this, I have nothing nice to say about. I think that you should avoid this ride at all costs, along with number 1. And the worst coaster at Canada's Wonderland, number 1, terrible, and I think everybody can agree with me on this, that this is the worst coaster that Canada's Wonderland has. Probably the worst coaster that Canada has. And that's saying something. There's quite a bit of coasters in Canada, but this takes the cake for the worst one, in my opinion, because this is absolutely dog shit. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys will see how bad this is. If you guys thought Time Warp was bad, just take a look at this POV. This, you will come off with a headache, possibly a migraine, very dizzy. Your back will be sore. Some other stuff might be sore as well. I mean, it's just terrible. It's a terrible ride, and you'll see here that this is a no. This is a no for me. Along with Time Warp, I think if this ride were destroyed tomorrow, I would not care. It would not bother me one bit. Um, I'll destroy it myself if they want me to, because damn, like, oh my goodness, this is not it. This is just not it, and it's not even that the inversions are terrible. It's the fact, like, I want to vomit looking at this right now. It's not even the fact that the inversions are terrible. It's the feel of the ride also, and that's my main problem with these rides. Now, I know a lot of people will say, "Well, if you're complaining about pain on a roller coaster, you should, just shut up." But it does have something to do with it. Okay, it does. But this right here, anybody will tell you that this is the worst coaster at Canada's Wonderland by far. And I think everybody can agree with me on this one. I mean, it's just I'm getting dizzy looking at this, bro. But yeah, man, that is the four worst coasters at Canada's Wonderland, in my opinion. Um, I think a lot of people can agree with me on the first two. I might have some disagreements with Dragonfire and Wild Beast, which is acceptable. I can understand why people would like those um, more than I do. But for me, I it's just not my type of ride. Um, well, Wild Beast is okay. I like I said, I've rode it once, so maybe I have to ride it one more time, which I will. I'll go on it one more time, and then probably update you guys on that and see, tell you guys what my final thoughts on Wild Beast are, and if I'll want to ride it again, or yeah. But Time Warp and Flight Deck are a no. If you've never been to Canada's Wonderland before, or if you have gone to Canada's Wonderland before, but you haven't gone on, much of these roller coasters, you should avoid the first two, Flight Deck and Time Warp. Avoid it. Just completely avoid it. It's not going to turn out well for you if you go on these. Um, and I'm not the only one who says that. A lot of people will tell you the same thing. But yo, that is gonna wrap this up, man. Like I said, it's a different type of content. Y'all not used to this one. Y'all not used to this. But yo, man, um, I'm gonna have a lot more videos like this coming on the second channel. I'm gonna stick to the music on the main channel because that's what JTK is known for. But more JTK, yeah. See, now that's a different one. That's a different person, a whole different human. Nah, I'm playing. It's still me. It's still my dumb ass. But yo, um, I'll see you on next video, man. I don't know what the next one on the main channel is gonna be, but I can assure you that there will be a next one. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Stay cool, yo.